Hello, everyone, and welcome to your mini reading with mini cards. Maybe you have a question in mind. Maybe you just want a little bit of insight into today. We are going to choose between pile one with the purple amethyst, pile two with your white heart, and pile three with your blue heart. I love how they're just flying in the right direction for each row. So with the amethyst, we have fish with determination. And oh, look at the cleansing in this heart. I love it so much. And with that, we have the spiritual realm, need for connection, upcoming release, something lingering. And I don't know what this stone is, but it's a beautiful blue. I have had it forever. Love it. And we have butterfly with transformation. If you know what this is, I know it's an easy one. I just don't memorize names of crystals. You might have noticed that about me. But if you know it, go ahead, put in the comments for everyone. And we have transformation with butterfly there. So go ahead, choose pile 1, 2, or 3, and I'll see you there. Ready, set, go. Reading number 1. Let's try to keep this short. We have fish with determination, sharing of knowledge, maybe a teacher, maybe you're a teacher, maybe your question is, should I begin teaching this modality or this way of doing things? Alignment with the world. So as promised, I have 3 miniature decks. We'll get a clarifier from each, and hopefully we'll answer whatever question you have. We have the 6 of Cups. This is telling me it came in a little upside down, but I'm feeling like you are not quite feeling at home with the way things are right now, and it might be time for you to change that. Maybe it's an old job, maybe it is an old relationship, maybe it is an old way of doing things. I love that we have the beautiful purple amethyst and the destiny with the 10 to come straight down the middle. Determination, destiny. Number 10. What are you finishing? This is like judgment. You're coming into, and on the bottom, we have authority. This is the equivalent of the Emperor. I was just going to look and see what we got on the bottom of our first deck. We have the Queen of Swords. So, as we mentioned, you might not be feeling really at home and at peace with the way things are. And that's because with the Destiny card, your destiny is calling you. And maybe you're feeling a little uncomfortable because your higher self is saying, come on, let's switch this up. Let's do what we came to do. Looks like you have 2 cards from my new Owl deck. And we will check the bottom as well, but we have the Page of Swords with the 5 of Swords. There's a lot of mental conflict happening here, and with swords is all of the mind, isn't it? It's all of our thoughts. So you might get a new thought and then you start arguing with yourself with the 5 of Swords here. You're like, yeah, it's a great idea, I got this great idea, and then, oh, wait, no, I don't know how that's going to, wait, maybe it is good, maybe it's, and all that battle back and forth. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. 5 of Cups. Ooh, definitely we're tapping into something long awaited to be dealt with. This 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups on the bottom, and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is saying, come on, let's stop the doubt. If we fail, we fail, but there's only one way to find out, and that is to give it a good try. And so we'll get one more oracle to round this up. And we have growth with the vase, secret being kept from you, and also a relationship will become permanent. So I feel like this has to do with what you're doubting here, and your determination is what's going to bring on this growth. One more to round up for destiny. Good. The tree. We have good health, confidence, prosperity, happiness, roots, family, and enduring relationships. This is quite the journey for you. So, with this determination, we have growth and much abundance coming to you, and it's going in a circle. So, you are doing the never-ending cycle, and right now you're on the verge of this growth. So, whatever question you had, I hope this helps you. Until next time, take care. Mini reading number 2. Were you drawn to the feather in the spiritual realm? Maybe you've been seeing feathers. I've been finding feathers in the strangest places. And I mean like very strange and very not pillow feathers, like actual feathers, little tiny feathers from real birds in my house. I don't understand, but anyway, so if you were drawn to this, we're going to see what the spirit realm has to say to you. And I love that we have a selenite with the spiritual realm card and feather, because I mean, really, what else could we be talking about? So whatever question you have, we're going to hopefully get a few answers for you here. You might be looking for a tighter connection than you have right now with the spirit realm and with your higher self. And the moon is asking you to go inward and asking, are you in this for the long haul? Are you ready to see the other side? We see the front of the pillars with the moon. On the other side lies the high priestess. And she goes in, she comes out of emotion. The moon often is in emotion. We'll feel our emotions. If we want to go to the other side, then we can see clearly what it is and what direction that we want to go. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, you guys. Might be worth taking that inner journey. A lot of people don't, because it's not an easy journey to go and look and see back there. But I think you're going to, and it's always up to you. Now we're going to look in our other mini deck. Patience. All right, let's see. What have you been asking about? You've had some conflict. We've got the 7 of Swords, deception and envy. And we also have conflict and defeat with the 5 of Swords, and or the equivalent thereof, those cards. But so your question likely has to do with some sort of conflict, and I feel like it's an inner conflict. Maybe you're comparing yourselves to others. You'll know when you go look behind the pillars. You will know what it is. But with these 2 cards together and the solar plexus coming on the bottom, this feels like a disruption in your energy, and a need to regulate that solar plexus through this mind kind of reckoning, like get straight with yourself, quit comparing, see where you're at, and go from there. My beautiful new little owl deck. What else do we have for you here? Because this energy is fear. In a nutshell, it melts down to fear. And that kind of keeps us from our higher connection, doesn't it? So I feel like that's very relevant for you. We have the 3 of Wands. That's patience, patiently waiting. And we have the Fool. There is a new beginning for you if you are willing to take that leap. Have a look what is holding you back, and get out of this comparison and this fear-based energy of not succeeding or looking silly. I don't know what it is. It's that sort of vibe that I'm getting right now. And the 3 of Wands You may be standing there going, well, no, I'll just wait for it to come to me. But I feel like you need to leap like the Fool. We have the Fool here, and he is saying, I got my bag packed with my baby owl teddy bear, and I'm ready to take the leap. I'm not waiting anymore. Sometimes Spirit wants us to jump, take that leap before we get all the signs. On the bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, a new way of prospering, a new idea, a new path, a new whatever it is you're searching for. So it feels like a bit of depressive energy around, a little bit of confusion. But let's see what we have in the Oracle. Openness. Good omen, wishes will come true. Calm down and remain at peace, it says. Love it. Acorn, reward. So there's a lot coming forward for you. And I feel like it's a lot of it is already around you. And that's the message you've been getting intuitively on your own, is that I'm already in so much abundance. What do I feel like I'm missing? And I think what you're missing is the absence of fear and the absence of worrying, or not the absence of, but the fact that you might be worrying towards the future. Yeah, but what if this, what if that happens? And this spread is saying, connecting with your higher self, you will know that whatever comes to be is in the greatest good of all, and you are ready to take that leap. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Until next time, take care. Mini reading number 3. You were drawn to butterfly and transformation. Who wouldn't be? This is like overdue happiness. Have you been saying, but when is it my turn? New discoveries, inner truth. So let's get a tighter look here. Let's narrow it down and see what this transformation is all about. Did you have a question that you wanted answered? Hopefully, our mini cards will show you what you need to know. Wow, 2 sixes. We have the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups, bottom of the deck. So this is the victory card. As you can clearly see, this man is riding through a crowd. They're all cheering. He's having recognition and victory. So this is truly a transformative time. You know that. You might be looking for your next step. I don't know. Maybe we'll find that. But for now, we're looking definitely at transformation and victory. With the 6 of Cups, feeling totally at home in this area of this time of your life. You're feeling amazing. You feel like you belong right where you are. And you're no longer searching to the future for what will make you happy. We have suffering and silence, which is more like a hermit energy. It's not so much suffering, but we also have transformation again. Let's see what else. I would say whatever you're doing it right, and you know it, and this is just purely confirmation. What else do we have for group number 3, the heart chakra? You are beginning to live life like an empress, aren't you? You're learning to have fun. You're learning to dive in and just enjoy, some of the parts about being human. I was just going to say, you've gone through some loss in your life, and the emotional loss card comes out. Definitely heart energy is what you are transforming. You are transforming your heart energy. Your heart chakra, number 4. And if one more is willing, we will see. But we have harmony and destiny come out. We've got 2 major arcanas here. And this is like the Lovers. This is you deciding, that was my old life. I am choosing not to forget it and move on, as they say, and forget. No, it's you're starting a new chapter. Does your old chapter still exist? Yes. Those love and memories of love will always be there. But you're hearing the call for your future destiny, and the future is now, and you are taking a hold. You've likely been seeing 10-10 a lot as you've been going through this and transforming. We have material harvest on the bottom with a 9. That's finishing. Finishing that old cycle and bringing you into transformation, that is definitely bringing you a material harvest. This, yeah, I love that decision for you. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords on the bottom. How lovely. We have you going in with full fire again. Your reading is, it surrounds with fire. You're getting your fire back. You've got wands on either side, and you've got that water heart energy, that emotional energy. It's part of your true calling. You needed to bring that back into balance with your fire so that you can move forward and experience this with, which is what you and your family, your soul family, planned before coming to this life. Let's get an oracle or two to round up your little mini reading. Aww. Completedness with a wreath. Wow. Happiness is expected. Events outside control, your events outside control will change your life because you've surrendered to what you came to do. On the bottom, stairway, unification, change in life status, position will improve, progress in the journey to a higher level. I just love it. And we've got relationships on the other end of the deck. So this is definitely having to do with your heart space and all the work you've been doing. It's not easy getting out of that grief vibration, but you're doing it and you are moving forward with fire. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Until next time, take care.